Hi guys.
Welcome back.
As you can see, me and Justin have turned into loafers.
We have become what we have always wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
We are loafers now.
Yeah.
So we are actually in control of the bodies that we are attached to,
our
but we don't really.
Has streamed down to the brain into the shoe.
Yeah.
So the whole top half, the whole podcast will be done from down here
because
now.
our top half is limp.
Our top half is limp.
If we're in control right now, like speaking, we have no control over our upper body.
Me and Justin's eyes on the upper half are milky white, like a blind person.
And we're foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. So no, we're not going up there.
No, sir.
We're staying right here.
Yep,
There's
all in
no
control
place
today.
like home, just like the classic movie.
I hope that our upper bodies don't control our lower bodies at any point and start taking them off.
There goes my hand.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, my hand's gone too.
Oh, okay.
I hope they start. Oh God!
Oh no!
They're taking control.
Oh my God! Okay. We gotta. Okay, cut. We're done.
Roll the intro music.
I guess it's just the Ian podcast now. I tried Viagra for the first time.
Coffee for people who can't cut.
No, fuck that. That's your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to shit. Freaking pretentious.
Got you. Listen up. Welcome
to the Justin Ian podcast. All right. Hello. We've taken control of our bodies again.
Yeah. We burned our loafers.
Yeah, we burned. Sorry. I mean, I guess. We just took in, we can't burn our loafers.
No, they were too much money to burn.
They're too much money to burn.
But it was funny because when I first got them, loafers are fucking terrible to break in.
Oh, it's not fun.
I thought my Birks were bad. Now I get why gay people are so angry all the time. It's not because of oppression. It's because their Doc Martens are hurting them too much.
Oh man.
No, but like,
yo, I was listening to a podcast, one of my favorite podcasts, Flagrant 2, and they had a gay comedian on there named Mateo Lane, and I think I sent you the clip of him talking about gay icons. Oh shit!
Who did he fucking say?
C-3PO, R2-D2.
He's like, they made C-3PO like a little gay at first.
C-3PO is a gay guy. R2-D2 is a lesbian.
A lesbian, yeah. That was a good bit.
That was a great.
I like Andrew Schultz. He's funny.
Yeah.
Subi tried. I mean, you told me about a Flagrant 2, and then Subi. He forced me to watch them during work. He's like, sit down, watch this special. I'm like,
oh, which special?
It was the one where he's freestyling.
Oh, crowd work special. Yo, he's so good at crowd work.
Yeah, he's good at crowd work.
Akash Singh has a show in Toronto, but it's sold out.
Who?
His co-host,
the
brown guy.
The Indian guy. Yeah. I thought, for a second. So I didn't watch the podcast.
Yeah.
I thought that was Aziz Ansari. Like, no context, just him saying like, you're brown, right, man? He's like, yeah, I'm brown, because they don't say each other's names because they're friends. Like, we barely say.
We're like, hey Ian, I'm gonna tell you about this thing right now.
Thanks, just like no, but like I thought it was like in season. Sorry, I'm like, wow, Aziz is on here.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's not Aziz. that's not. I'm racist. That's what it is. But yeah, loafers hurt.
Oh man, yeah, it was not a fun thing. I recommend everyone who listens to our excellent advice to purchase some little inserts on your heels.
Oh yeah, they're good. They really created a seal. Can't see it, but they're. I bought half size up because I heard they were.
Yeah, you half size up?
I'm 8. I'm like an 8.
Oh,
and
word.
I went 8.5. Yeah.
Damn, I'm a 9.5, and I went down half a size.
I only went 8.5 because they didn't have 8.
Oh,
so I kind of like bit the bullet. I'm like, I want these.
Oh, nice.
It kind of worked out, especially now that you gave me the
inserts,
the filler thingies.
Yeah. And those if you wear it with socks, it'll fill out better.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the thunkiest, the chunkiest.
Yeah.
Like
no, you gotta get some wool socks.
Oh yeah,
like some Canadian Tire wool socks for camping. And I'm sure like these little shoe blocks will help.
My Pinocchio feet.
When you put them on, I didn't think that they had a little bridge in between. I thought it was just a fat piece of wood that you just slide.
Oh, yeah, no.
When you put it together, it doesn't look like it's a regular shoe.
This looks like the worst enema.
What's an enema?
It's something you put in your ass. Yeah, I want the full description. You talk to them. I'll Google what enema means.
Okay. So, let's start with what we did last week, and then we'll make our way to our new talking points. So last week, after we potted, me and Ian went to the hippie market.
Oh yeah, so many hot people there. Enema involves inserting liquid or gas into the rectum, which is the lowest part of the large intestine. So I guess it can.
Is there a picture? Oh, so just
That is not what I was thinking.
Dude, it's just a hot water bottle with a tube on the end.
This is the enema. The tube.
Dude, it just looks like an iPhone charger.
Yeah, I think my previous comment about that being an enema is not accurate.
No, not at all.
I think I should say more like a dick rod. Like, you know this thing. You know what a dick rod is, right? Like when people like put a rod through their urethra so they last longer during. Okay.
No.
Well, I've never used one.
What's in here?
No.
It's the biggest dick rod. Your whole thing is a dick rod.
You open his. Oh God! Just
bouncing.
Yeah, you're squished like a tomato. Just. Okay, well.
And just hit the censor this half of the podcast.
You're just crushed. I'm like, well, hippie market. We went to the hippie market.
Yeah.
You're just dead.
Okay, so hippie market.
No, but hippie market. It was interesting, man. You know what? It's like, imagine the most corporate place you can imagine, and then imagine the opposite. And that's the hippie market.
I think a hippie market is pretty opposite of corporate.
That's fair. It's literally like there's people who own their own booth.
Yeah.
But it's just like a 20-something-year-old who probably needs the money to pay his bills. And he's like, yeah, you want to buy that shirt? E-transfer me for something. It's like the sketchiest thing ever, but a lot of fashionable people there.
You know what? I noticed that when I went this time, I was trying to gauge your reaction. I wasn't paying attention to anything else.
I was. And how did you see my reaction?
Honestly, I feel like when I was there, I think I was overwhelmed too because I was trying to focus on how you were reacting, and I was like, just like what? It's that thing where like, you know, sometimes when you use there's this cannabis store near my place where they have a promotion for a $1 pre-roll.
$1 jointy.
Yeah, and they've had this promotion for a while, and every time I go there, I prep myself before I enter in. I'm like, okay, I have two jobs right now. Get the $1 pre-roll because you can get one a day. And ask them when this promotion is going to end. When I get inside, I completely blank on asking when this promotion is going to end, and I just get this pre-roll. And then once I step out, I'm like, oh,
now you can't go. You can't go back in.
I can't go back in.
You look like an idiot.
I'm gonna look like a fucking buffoon. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'll just ask next time.
Imagine you go in, you leave, you're like, oh damn it, Justin. Okay, gotta go back. You open up. Bring. Hey, it's like, hey, weren't you just in? Just like, yeah, I forgot to ask you something. You forgot. Okay, so you're an idiot. You're a child. You don't have the capacity.
ID, please. ID.
Can I see your ID? 18. This is fake. I'm taking this. Just takes your OHIP.
911.
Takes your license.
I don't have a license.
Takes your OHIP. Just like, yeah, sorry, man. It's like, sorry. I fucking. Give me all the pre-rolls you bought. I'm not even gonna refund you. Just I'm robbing you. It's like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have just not asked. I shouldn't have asked. Should have came back tomorrow when I got my other pre-rolls. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So how did that relate to the hippie market?
Oh, that's what happened. Because I just blanked out again.
There were Justin wasn't joking. A lot of fashionably
and it's a lot of
attractive people,
ladies and
mostly
femmes.
Mostly you can definitely tell they're like on the spectrum of LGBTQ plus. Like,
yeah, there's the most dudes I've seen were like some of the shop owners.
Oh yeah, dude, one shop owner I told you, I think you seen him. It just looked like a straight up like goon, like not like a classical like fucking hood man that you'd probably think. Like I mean like mafia goon. Like he looked like.
Oh, there was a few biker looking guys too.
Oh yeah, a few biker looking dudes. But the guy I was referring to, I was starstruck. Dude was wearing a bright yellow camp collar, slutty as fuck, kind of like what I am right now. Just like tank top, jeans, cowboy boots, and like face tats. And I'm like,
oh yeah, I think I blanked out. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
guy.
I'm like, no, it wasn't cowboy boots. It was like loafers.
Nice.
And I'm like, yo, like. I'm not gay, but Jesus, that's a handsome dude. Like that's an interesting looking dude.
Yeah.
And the whole time
he sounded like an interesting dude. I don't even remember him.
He was just standing in front of his booth, just like talking to people. He was like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I'm just looking at him like, Jesus Christ.
My God.
You're right there in the market. Holy. Oh fuck. People probably like if he
hand sanitizer.
The pain.
You just blank out so hard.
The pain that you would get.
You just blank out so hard. You're just like, whatever's there, you're just pumping it.
It's like some girls like, that was my naturally made organic free GMO lotion, but whatever.
Hand sanitizer lotion. Sorry.
I made it myself out of my own.
Yeah, do you see these hands? They're bleeding because
I made it. I
put a little blood in there. Duh.
I homegrow my own aloe and you just used it, but whatever.
I literally fucked the aloe.
You just chop aloe, make a hole, just
You don't even need to make a hole. It already has a hole.
Man, aloe is actually the slimiest.
Bro, aloe looks like a tube of like it looks like a yogurt tube but a green yogurt tube.
Aloe leaf cut in half looks like an alien pocket pussy. That's like the most accurate
lubed
way.
up inside.
I mean, like
with the little spiky things on the ends.
being not to be gross, but I think if we were to fuck up an aloe plant, it'd probably be the best. Like,
I guess you could warm it up too.
Microwave it easy.
Ooh, wow.
I don't like where this is going.
Stop it.
But anyways,
Oh, man.
well, at the hippie market, I don't think I told you this, but there was a girl selling ceramics, right? Super hot. And
Nice.
I was like, I should have hit her up. I'm like, I'm gonna try to talk her up a little bit.
Oh.
And I'm like, I was going to, but then I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I'm
kinda
like, first of all, the last thing she wants when she's trying to probably make
Money.
wage, like
Yeah.
a livable wage. She's like, I don't want to talk to some dork. So I'm just like, I'm literally like, I'm just gonna not. So I restrained. What's the word?
Restrain.
Restrained. I said,
Restrain. You said the right word.
I'm having a stroke. Too much blood is going to my feet.
Oh, God.
But yeah. So I restrained myself, and I'm just like, man, like, is this what women face all the time?
Yeah.
When there's not a dude who's like stopping himself from being like an idiot. Just
Yeah.
be like, you made this pot.
You know what's funny?
That's hot. Wait, so like you made that ceramic pot yourself
With your hands?
with your ass? That's crazy.
Oh.
Wait, so can you show me how you make the thing?
Can you make one of my balls?
That's so sick. Can you do that to my balls, please?
I follow, as I said in the last episode, I follow a dating coach on
Oh, yeah.
Instagram. And one of the things that she posts about recently was like a PSA, like, hey guys, whatever you do, if you're going to message a girl, do not say these 5 messages. Would you like to guess what the 5 messages are? They're very bad.
Oh shit! Is one just be like you're hot? Like
Close. So it's like,
okay, what are they?
okay, here, guess 2 more, and then I'll.
So it's
I'll
like
tell
one
you
of them is either like you're hot, let's fuck, you're so smart and different. What's your zodiac sign? Man, okay, while you look at that, I want to say I think the hippie market is definitely only for a specific type of audience.
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
very
gonna.
niche.
There's like some people that you shouldn't bring to a hippie market
Oh, no.
or to that hippie market because would you bring a? I was gonna say you shouldn't bring a business student there, but you
Maybe
literally
you
went
never.
with Tyler.
Yeah,
and-
I went because of
yeah,
the business students.
but like maybe the more traditionally douchey business students, like maybe like if you brought them, they're like, what is this? Like, just stupid. What is this? Like, why your hair is cut like that? you can't connect with anyone on LinkedIn looking like that.
I can't post this on LinkedIn.
Where are your Red Wings? Where's
I
your?
don't even think they know about Red Wings.
I think that I'm giving them too
I
much
think
credit.
a business student fit is like a
Where you're
mall suit
Stan
and then like
Smiths.
a luxury belt
Oh, okay, that's fair.
and a turtleneck from H&M.
Oh yeah. Ew,
Okay, so
H&M.
I'll tell you, if they're fancy, they'll go to Uniqlo. But I'll tell you the things. So it's like, can I take you out? Hey, beautiful. Drinks?
Drinks? Just drinks? Question mark. You have to have some sort of. You have to have kind of a big dick to message a girl. This bluntly.
Wait, hold
wouldn't
on.
know.
There's a few more. Hold on. I said 3, and I can't. Oh, I'm fucking phony. I'm
a fucking phony.
Yeah. So they're basically like super vague, and they're just like super generic. It's like a cold call. Like, you know, on Instagram, it's like, hey, beautiful, or hey, baby, do you want to see me naked? It's like one of those.
Yeah, like those the bots, the bot messages.
Yeah, basically.
Every time there's a bot that messages me, I always, because it's a group chat usually, I always send a message before I dip. I always say something like, I was raised Christian and this isn't right. Or like I'd say some shit like, I was like, oh no. My mom runs this account. You shouldn't have messaged me.
Oh God, I'm gonna get in trouble.
my God,
I'm gonna get grounded.
One time I copy and pasted, like I did like my own version of trying to get them to look at my nudes. Like, hey sexy, look at my nudes. And I'm like, it's like, thanks for the offer. You look at mine first. And I sent like a random link.
Oh God.
So whoever wanted to look at it. But
What would you link to?
oh, I don't know. Probably like some stupid shit I have on my browser.
Nice.
Probably like hentai.
Oh shit.
I just have hentai on my browser all the time.
Okay, connecting back to this dating stuff. I finished watching Sexy Beasts on Netflix.
Dude, I wanted to start it. It just looks so
It's
crazy.
It is crazy. And I watched all 6 episodes, and it turns out this is not an original show. This was a show before on A&E.
Really?
Yeah. But the production value was not there on A&E.
So was the makeup just not good?
No, like on A&E, they'd really only do the face, and like it looked like they just go to a public place.
Yeah.
But on the Netflix one, full hands are done, everything. Like it's way more intense, right?
Yeah.
Like they have like fucking proper.
Yeah. Wasn't one like literally
visual effects?
Wasn't one literally like Satan? Like one looked like the devil?
First girl was a devil, and it looked proper.
Oh, she looks scary.
And then they do it in a castle in England. They fly everyone out to England. So I'm like, okay, the budget
make an
is
event. They make an event.
They make
out
it
of
an
this.
event. So it's 6 episodes, 25 minutes each.
Super bingeable.
Super digestible. Well, you know me. It took me the week to
Oh
smash it out.
because Justin doesn't binge anymore.
So yeah. Bro, the way this is my biggest pet peeve about this show is they always set it up like the contestants are gonna be fucking ugly, and none of them are fucking ugly. They're all pretty people. They're all pretty and handsome and beautiful
underneath the
and it's
mask.
like they're always like, oh, but is this devil gonna be as smoking as
sure.
they seem on the outside? And it's a fucking model.
yeah.
And then
It kind of defeats the purpose of like the whole lesson that the show's trying to teach.
Exactly, they're all like the
don't judge a book by its cover.
The commentators like this is so annoying because every contestant's like, all right, I'm in it for the personality. This is great because you don't get to see your face, but you know if she got an ass, I'm in it. And then the girls are the same way too. She's like, oh, you know, I'm looking for a deeper connection, but if he has really nice muscles, well, that's just a bonus.
I mean, and lucky them because at the end
they're all either
hot.
buff dudes or they're like models or something.
You know what? Like, this is pretty much as Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, basically,
It's also like Beauty and the Beast because I remember
Beauty and the Beast, the guy's not ugly.
He's also hot. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wow. Not only was your boyfriend a serious misogynist in the beginning, and also did he abuse your father and you physically and emotionally
and his house
staff. He's also hot. So it's like it kind of balances out. It's like he's a terrible guy.
No, it doesn't balance. It just tips the scales even more negatively.
And gives you Stockholm syndrome. But he's got a 6-pack. And it's like, it's like,
I feel like they're on the same side.
They're all being hot is a negative.
No, well, you know, it comes with its territory
of being hot.
Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, because you're hot.
No, I'm not.
You would
hot.
know.
I'm not
because you're so hot.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna fucking kiss you right now.
The podcast just changes. Just extreme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get it, baby.
What's that song? It's like, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Just rip your Supreme tee. Would you rip a Supreme tee for a
no.
bit?
God, no. Never that. I'm not a
you.
fucking maniac.
That would kill you. It's like the resale value gone.
I start crying.
Yeah.
Justin, why are you crying? I just ripped my favorite Supreme shirt.
All for 18 views.
I know.
Like not even for our thousands of views. Just
for double digits.
Our tens of viewers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sexy Beast. So speaking of,
wait. Sorry, that kind of segues into my talking point of a beast.
Oh yeah, wow, this is our next level today, huh?
Oh my god, guys, I found the strangest TikTok on planet Earth.
Wow.
And that's the wrong note.
Oh yeah, Ian's Notes. Welcome back to Ian's Notes.
It's called
Ian's Notes.
Ian's Notes. The account I want to talk about is called. I just looked at it. Bake Me Buttercup.
Oh,
what do you think it is, Justin?
Like
speculate.
A baking account. Like it's a woman who does cooking and she makes cupcakes and a variety of pastries and things like that. And she goes on and she displays her artwork. Because I follow someone on Instagram who is a cake maker.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, here it is.
Cheeseburger hand pies are a fun twist on a classic meal. In a large skillet, heat 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. Add 1 cup of chopped onions and cook until translucent. Add in 1 pound of ground beef, garlic, pepper, and smoked paprika. Cook until the meat is nicely browned. Add ketchup, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce, and then remove from the heat.
So I can put the picture.
Stir in 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese.
Guys,
roll out a sheet of puff pastry to a roughly 12 by 12 inch square.
Look at that, guys.
Cut into 4 squares. Fill one side of each square with 3 to 4 tablespoons of filling.
Oh my
Dip
god.
your finger in water and wet the edges of each
I
square.
liked this TikTok
Carefully
before
fold
I
each
saw
square
the
over
face.
and seal the
like,
edges using a
hamburger
fork.
pizza
Because
pocket.
you don't
Poke
see
holes
it
in the
until.
top. Brush
Okay, you have to
with
send me
beaten
this. I need to
egg and
download it.
sprinkle with
Put
sesame
this in this.
seeds. Bake at 400
Dude.
degrees Fahrenheit
Oh
my
for 20
God.
to 30 minutes.
That's a dog.
Yum, yum.
Whole account. Her
Wait, does she
whole-
take off the mask ever?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
this is
so
her.
she sometimes takes
Here,
them.
this is her. So okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Loafer. We took our spot back. They thought we could get back, but they can't. They're fucking idiots. They're fleshy. We're leather. I guess we're all the same at the end of the day. Anyways, if you come this far, you know what we're asking for. Like the video podcast and share the video podcast. If you like it listening, you can easily share this to your Instagram stories. It means a lot to us. Thanks, guys. Now, back to the stupid flashbags. Ian found a furry.
I found a furry, and if you, we'll link it in the show notes. We'll show the video.
I'll put this clip.
Do not bully this woman.
No.
She is so wholesome.
It is very wholesome. I was just very shocked. It just seemed like a regular cooking thing, and then it wasn't. Well, I guess
wasn't.
it is still a regular cooking thing, but it went the other way.
But like, man,
I
when
was getting
s-
more than I offered, than I expected.
Bro, that's what I thought. When I saw this, it was 3 a.m. It was dark in my room, and I saw it, and I literally went, "What the fuck?" Like out loud. It spooked me, man. The thing is,
I think this woman should have a child. This woman was supposed to have a children's TV show on a public education network, and she didn't get one.
She
So
didn't
she
get
made
one.
one on TikTok, and now she's doing better for it.
so she's actually a furry. Like she identifies herself as a furry,
for
and
her.
here's her unboxing video. We can watch this as well.
Or just, that's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
That's terrifying. Well, it's not terrifying in that it's
No.
just the way she revealed it out.
Okay,
She's
no.
even scared of it too.
No.
Okay.
It's terrifying. Don't get me wrong, but look at her reaction. This is what made me not want to hate on her.
Oh, she's so excited.
Yeah. Like she's so
Aw.
happy about
Okay,
it.
well, first when she revealed it out, she looked a little scared.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I watched
That looks like a lifelong dream fulfilled.
That's what it. If you saw in the background, she has like.
Do you want to just send me the clips, the links right now so I don't
She
forget
looks
to.
like. Shut up, Buttercup. Shut up, Buttercup. If you look in the background,
There's a lot of
tons
those
of dogs,
dogs.
like-
Do you think, does she have one of those dogs?
she doesn't have a dog from what I can see.
Okay.
Which is weird. I expect her to
Maybe not.
have a dog. Maybe you don't want to.
I don't know if that's,
Wanna-
we're not tapped into the community. We don't know if that's a faux pas.
I think after this, I wanted to do a deep dive, but I just got lazy on like furries, not to become one, but to understand.
Just to understand one.
Yeah, and
Empathy,
like
guys,
empathy, and you know what? Hey, do whatever you want. She's not hurting anyone
No.
doing it. It's just a very niche,
Super niche.
terms of content creation. But like people were bullying her so much into content. I'm like, man, look how do you watch this video and be like why? Like she's obviously just
She's not
happy.
even, she's just trying to help you make some burgers,
yeah,
bro.
just trying to help you make. She just guys, go follow her. She makes tons of. I watched a few of her recipes. They're good. And they just happen to be made
By a dog
girl
lady.
in a dog suit. But yeah, I'll send you those links right now. That's all I wanted to showcase because it was shocking. I'm glad you had that
Oh my God.
reaction.
Wow.
Because it was so out of the ordinary to see that.
I like
man.
how she didn't be like, "Hey guys," right away. She just did it with the dogs. She did it with the food stuff first. So you reel you in with the dog,
It's
the
kind of
food.
smart because like you don't look at
No,
the hands
right
Like,
away.
You're looking at the food like,
Right.
oh, that's a good
Wait,
food.
send both of them. So
Yeah.
the reveal and then the
And the video I showed you,
first one, yeah.
and it's just like
What a great.
it's almost, and it's not like she was hiding it. Like you can see.
You tease it out.
I just saw it again. It's almost like a bit. Like that's the way it's presented almost looks like a bit. It's so good. It's so good. I gave her a follow.
Good.
I'm following her.
Yeah.
And I watch her shit sometimes. It's the food. I think I saved one of her recipes. I'm like,
Nice.
This is good. I'm gonna try it out when
All
I have
right,
the time.
we'll report back then.
But yeah, we Ian and Ian and Justin
cook.
do dog ladies cooking dog food. Ian and Justin try dog food, and it's just us cooking her food, her recipes.
Oh my gosh, imagine we collab with her.
Bro, that'd be so lit.
That'd be great. It would be great for us.
She gives us furry heads to try. Oh, yeah, like didn't Noelle and Cody do that? They wore furry suits for one of their.
Oh, they did that for a podcast
Yeah.
bit. Wow.
Wow, we're gonna be
Okay, so going back. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm just tying back. So we talked about how at the hippie market, there's like, it wouldn't be a place for like business kids or like there's
No.
a particular kind of business kid. there was a guy in Sexy Beast who kind of fits that role. He's not a business kid, but he's a cowboy. But he's like a guy. Do you remember in the early 2000s when everyone would when dressing up was you get like a really bright colored button-up shirt with a black vest and a black tie?
Yes.
That was his reveal fit.
No.
And I'm okay because everyone on the show is very well dressed usually, except this one guy.
No.
Everyone on the show from all the episodes, everyone dressed very well. Even with the costumes on, they made it work. Like, because
so
would
he
have
dressed shitty even as a beast.
No, I guess his beast outfit was the best, but once he went to his regular person outfit, it was like you're in a different decade, sir. He was an attractive looking dude, and he was like a cowboy or whatever. So he's like,
maybe he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know
but his fit was not it compared to everyone else.
Do you have a picture? Can I see it?
I can just I can.
I'll talk to
I
the
have
people.
it.
Yeah, pull it up. I feel like you ever seen that video, guys, of that guy who's like. He's like a fast talking guy. He wears a fedora and a vest and also a shirt. He has that video where he's like talking about a statue of Baphomet. And
What's
like,
Baphomet?
It's like a demon.
Oh, nice.
It's like a bit.
I mean, I should have figured that out.
He's known for his like that's his character, and he's like one of the funniest guys I know. But if that's what he looks like,
that's the guy.
That's exactly the guy.
Yeah.
What was his animal?
He is a scarecrow. You know what? Actually, his shit was bad. He was wearing a tie. I thought the tie, because the tie matches some of the elements in the thing. I thought the tie was part of his
that's so very
scarecrow thing. But now looking at his fit, I think that was a thing. He's wearing a regular long sleeve crew neck t-shirt and he has a tie on top. So I was confused if the tie is part of the costume or if it's that was a fashion choice on him.
I think he definitely like suggested. They're like, so you think you can add anything? Ties? It's just a tie somewhere. It's like you're wearing a crew neck tie.
There's no shirt.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Trust me, bro. I know what I'm talking about. No, he was a cowboy. I appreciate your sentiment, but I would like to wear this tie.
Thank you, ma'am, but I've lassoed a lot of cows with this tie. So I'd like to.
It means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me.
I won my first state rodeo championship with this tie.
We kind of wanted to go for the whole scarecrow crop vibe. So maybe,
just for the top, sexy scarecrow.
Ma'am, I'm not doing the show if I don't have a tie.
You know what the funny thing too is?
My hands are tied. Shoot, I did a funny.
So the funny thing about that guy is, so when you lose, there's 3 rounds or there's 2 rounds. So the first round is a speed dating in a bar, and then the contestant on the hot seat person gets to pick which 2 they want to continue another date with. Then the person who gets out gets to see the picture of the contestant without the mask, the person in the hot seat. And then when they were about to present it to him, the guy's like, I came here for emotional connection. I would not like to see this picture. I appreciate it, but I'm going to go. Thank you for the time. Bye-bye. So he didn't see the picture.
Oh, wait. I think I blanked out. He got kicked out.
Yeah, he got kicked out.
And they're giving him a chance to see the
everyone. Well, when you get kicked off, you're supposed to as a consolation, you get to see who the woman is.
What a consolation!
Or the man is.
That's kind of a big fuck you. It's like, all right, you want to see how that hot piece of ass you missed out on?
Basically,
hey, look, she's fucking hot, eh? You're not.
What's the funny thing too is immediately after, like, they're either both sides. It's just like, oh yeah, they're hot. There's only like a handful of people who are like, not my type.
I bet
it was like 2 people who are like, not my type. Everyone else, they're like, oh man, I hope the other people are just as hot. So I'm like, what is this show supposed to be?
There's no moral, man. I mean, with any reality shows or any morals
Netflix and their hot reality shows.
Yeah, I feel like I want. I want to watch so much, but I don't think I can.
Yeah, there's
I can
a lot.
do that to my brain.
So much content.
I wanted to watch Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I can handle that. Just too much.
Handle Too Hot to Handle. I think the Cody Noel recaps are good enough for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't put myself through that much hours of television to watch it. Maybe the British Too Hot to Handle, because...
Is it better? I hear the British ones are better, but...
Because it's more dry, I think. That's
but
what
the
it
only... See, it depends on what you're looking for, right? Like, if you're trying to find a really competitive thing, I feel like the British one is the way to go. But if you're looking for a more charming or heartwarming one, you go for American ones.
No, I just want to see the British one.
You want to fucking...
I want to see Machiavelli, but hot people.
Morning, darling. I'm going to fucking slit your throat.
I want to see really hot Machiavelli shit.
Who's Mac? Oh, Tupac?
No.
Come with me.
Like Tupac Machiavelli.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but no,
didn't he change his name to Machiavelli for his last album or something?
Yeah, that's a good character. I'm pretty sure that he...
Yeah.
But no, that's not what I was talking about.
Which Machiavelli are you talking about?
The original Machiavelli.
Oh, like the old white British
being,
guy.
Yeah, like being Machiavellian.
Oh.
Like doing something bad for the greater good.
The philosophical Machiavelli. The philosophical Machiavellian.
The philosophical masturbation. That's what I was talking about.
I love physiology masturbation.
Physiological That's just masturbation. I love physiological masturbation. It's like
You mean regular
stroking? You're just jerking your dick. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Man.
I don't have a lot of talking.
So there is this thing. I was on Reddit searching up searching up something, and something completely irrelevant popped up, and the title is, "Would you like?" It's so off.
Tell me.
In my search results, it was very eye grabbing, and I didn't expect it. But it is called. The title is. Let me continue to the app. Sorry, it is from the subreddit. Okay, what do you want me to say first? The subreddit or the name of the thing?
Give me the subreddit.
Because both are fucking weird.
Give me the subreddit first.
Okay. It's called the Cryptic Compendium.
What?
It's a story like fiction community.
Okay, that's cool.
And the title of this particular Reddit post is called "Why I Hate Lightning McQueen."
There's so many reasons to hate Lightning McQueen.
Now, I thought it would be like a parent rambling off like why he hates cars.
Oh, well, sure. Is it? Wait. Okay,
but it's a story. It's a horror story.
Huh?
And it just scrolls. It's like a proper novel.
Yo, someone needs to make a Baraska. Like basically, Baraska is Cole Sprouse's produced teleplay.
Audio. Yeah.
A teleplay based on a creepypasta. Someone needs to make one for Why I Hate Lightning McQueen. We should do that.
No, I didn't read it because I wanted to save my reaction for the podcast.
Sure.
But because I thought it would be like a short, like maybe 4-paragraph story. This goes on and on and on.
What are the comments saying? Just get
There's
the
not that many. There's only 4. There's only 11.
What does it say? Give me one.
Okay. Number 1 from Nostril Nugget, which is, and his profile picture is a booger, like a booger person.
Yeah. I would expect nothing more from a guy named.
And it's called "Never Gonna Look at That Car the Same Way Again." Great job, Haas. And Haas is the artist is, or the writer is head of Spectre. So I guess
and short form. What did he talk about that made that person say, "I'm never looking at Lightning McQueen"?
And then another person wrote, "Oh, just oh." And then
oh my,
another person put oof.
Yo, can you read the last sentence of his story?
I'll read the last sentence.
Read the last paragraph.
I'll read the last paragraph. Okay, let's read the first paragraph and the last paragraph.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Go for the first one.
I don't think I can put into words how good it feels being a father. I love Daniel more than I could possibly say. His bright, shining smile is his endless curiosity about the world around him and his gentle, loving nature. Okay? So that's the first paragraph. It's a lot of intro.
Seems like a nice father-son story, and let's see how Lightning McQueen fucks it.
Okay, and then
last paragraph.
Skip to the
right
very
to
end.
The end.
All I can say is this. If you ever see a model of Lightning McQueen on your street, get the hell out of town.
What? What happens? What did he do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Okay, do you want to pick a number and I'll read the paragraph that the number is on?
How many paragraphs?
I don't know. Let's just say let's go from 9. Let's go from 1 to 30. Let's just say 1 to 30.
Give me 4.
Okay. 1.
No, give me 6. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus.
5.
There's just so much context needed for those last two paragraphs.
It was a fairly warm October that year. Teresa had to be down at the hospital early, so it was up to me to help Daniel get ready and walk him to the school. He liked school. He was a friendly boy, so he seemed to make friends easily. Although granted, kids at that age seem to think everyone in their class is their friend. There's a lot of preamble, man. I don't know where the fuck.
It's to build up to the death of. I'm assuming
this
his
is
son.
paragraph 4. I'd been planning to take him on opening night, and
he just came.
Okay, we have to go. Okay, I'll go to paragraph 3 and paragraph 4.
Okay.
Cars was one of those interests. Those Disney movies with Owen Wilson playing Lightning McQueen, a red race car who unsurprisingly loved racing.
Ka-chow.
I suppose the movies weren't that bad, but ever since he'd been a baby, Daniel loved watching the first two, and his interest hadn't gone anywhere by the time the third one came around.
Wow, he's a fan.
I'd been planning to take him on opening night, and I'll admit, even I was a little excited for it. Partially because the trailer showed Lightning McQueen getting into a terrible car accident.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that might mean the movie would be a little more interesting, and partially because I wanted a break from job hunting. What the fuck is this story, man?
I mean,
honestly, this sounds like it could be a real story.
To be fair, when I saw the trailer for Cars 3, I also thought, Jesus, this is dark.
It's a very moody trailer.
Yeah, because it looked like they gave it the Amazing Spider-Man treatment. Because remember before the Amazing Spider-Man was all corny, Tobey Maguire, and then when the Amazing Spider-Man came out, that was really right after brooding, the Dark Knight. Yeah. So everything was very like, oh, I'm dark, I'm Spider-Man. But yeah, that's kind of what Cars did. So
we'll read it eventually. I'll read it next time, and I'll give an update on what the fucking story is about.
Man, I wish you think I was kind of intrigued. You think if we just read that for the whole podcast, it'd be bad?
You could do a bonus content for it. We'll do a bonus episode reading for it if you want to. We'll see.
So that hooked me. That hooked me.
It is. Also, because we went in out of order, it did.
Yeah. Like, man, that last paragraph
like, it
is haunting.
sounds like it could be like this guy. I don't know if this is okay. We'll have to read as we get on. It could be like this guy's like a journal.
It's science fiction, right? Like that's the point of the subreddit is science fiction. So would it be creepy?
Okay, hold on. Let me read what the about is of the cryptic compendium is.
Because if it's like a creepypasta, I think that can be an interesting creepypasta.
Well, so there's actually quite a few members. It's 17,536 members.
Whoa, it's a lot
of horror authors and home of horror authors and artists working together to pen tales for the cryptic compendium. So it is horror.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh my god! So what the fuck does Lightning McQueen do to this kid or this man?
Or
both.
My guess is that Lightning McQueen does a double hit and run.
He just murders his family,
his wife and kid, and never comes back.
Or it's like that car movie where the car becomes. It's funny too because it's a red car where it comes to life and it kills everyone. And then okay, hold on. I gotta pull up the fucking movie.
It's like that episode of Futurama called The Were Car, where Bender becomes a werecar.
Like a werewolf but a car?
Yeah, anyone else remember that? He gets hit by a car that was like Satan's car.
Nice.
Or something. And then
the car movie is called Christine. It's a 1983 movie. I think it's based off a Stephen King book. So this dorky dude finds this car and it's like a super sick car. Yeah. And the car basically implants, not implants. He basically makes the nerdy guy into a bad boy. But in the process, he's basically getting what is it when you get entered by a spirit?
Possessed.
He's basically getting possessed by the car.
Oh, was his owner a dickhead too? Is that why?
Oh, I don't remember, but the movie is basically that guy and the car becoming one.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, oh, is this what the story is gonna be? But instead of the car, it's gonna be Lightning McQueen and a child.
Like Owen Wilson.
Ka-chow.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a crazy.
Billy.
That'd be a crazy kill line. Just imagine this. Imagine, let me set this mood. A man's panties.
Dark street, no lights.
Come on, kid. We have to hurry up. Running. And then they make it to they make it. Yeah, they think they lost. They make it to an empty warehouse. I think we're good. The lights blaring. Oh my god!
You see the wheel slowly spinning forward.
You see his fucking eyes blinking. The lights closing. He pulls up. He's like, "Oh my god!"
You just hear,
and then you hear in the darkness, ka-chow, and then it races towards you and it runs over your kid, and you fucking die. And the last thing you see is Lightning McQueen,
just the tail,
the tailpipe.
Gotta go fast.
Sonic. It's a crossover episode.
Wait. What's Lightning?
He says ka-chow. He says ka-chow.
No, he has a line.
I was gonna say I feel a need for speed. I'm telling you, if you look up Lightning McQueen catchphrases, it's probably gonna be just ka-chow. He says I am speed.
Yeah, it is. I am speed.
I am speed. Oh, that's also a pretty that's a pretty cool kill line.
Yeah.
Aside from ka-chow.
Yeah.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow is the kill line, and then
I am speed.
It's his exit line.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, that's scary. It's terrifying.
I'd watch a Cars horror movie.
Maybe this guy went to Disney and he saw like the life-size car and he just got like traumatized.
Dude, the life-size car that drives around Disneyland is kind of scary.
Yeah, because it moves around. And
Yeah. There is a video on TikTok where some lady's like, Lightning McQueen. And he pulls up and he goes, hey, he's like, what do you think about communism? And then Lightning McQueen just like looks at her and then he drives away. And then she's like, Lightning, you can't run away from these questions. Or something like that.
Oh my.
Pretty good. I bet the person controlling it.
Mommy, what's communism?
I bet Lightning McQueen was like, nope, not. The guy like controlling him was like, not touching that. Nope, and just drives away.
You know what's funny? That reminds me of that Tim Robinson bit where it's the. Did you finish the season?
Yeah,
where it's the alien kid and then it comes out.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like her mother, her sister's an alcoholic. Is that funny? Is that not interesting?
So it's basically a restaurant where, like, okay, do you remember Rainforest Cafe, listeners? Imagine if the Rainforest Cafe hippo spoke during dinner and it was a comedian,
and they just roasted everyone in the crowd. Yeah, so imagine that with an alien head.
He made a joke about the wrong person, and in the audience, they were like not receptive to the joke at all, and they were just firing back.
Yeah. It wasn't even firing back. It just made the kid feel bad.
You know what's funny, too, about that kid? He was on React. Do you remember React?
No way he was on React.
He was on React.
Who was he?
He was like he was like in Kids React.
Really? Can I see a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, find him. Man, you know what? I used to love React as a kid watching it. Then I saw a video that Moist Critical made. Charlie, if you guys don't know who that is, you look him up. He's hilarious. He did a whole video on why React is the worst channel ever. And I watched it and I'm like, no way. I love React. I watched it and I'm like, Jesus, yeah, it's stupid. He broke it down to just like every React video is just them, like the whole content is just going like, oh, no way. Like now I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, my stupid underdeveloped 10-year-old brain was just like, sounds and colors, I love it. And I'm just like, God damn it, I was a sheep. I'm an idiot. Did you find the image of the kid from React?
I'm looking on the IMDb right now. Okay. Sorry.
But yeah. Anyway, so anyways,
okay, I found it. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong episode.
What I was gonna say is anyway, so guys, let me
Ian, stop it. Are you actually like?
So sometimes no. So basically,
this fucking kid.
It's loading. He was on React.
Yeah,
he was on React.
He was also on Fresh Off the Boat.
He was? He's an actor?
Yeah, look, he's on Fresh Off the Boat.
Yes, I remember that kid. He was kind of dry in
yeah, he was a small guy.
On Kids React. Whoa.
He was also small. When he walked out, I'm like, you.
How'd you remember him that quickly?
I did. I watched a lot of React back in the day. Maybe.
He was your favorite.
No. No. Bro, the brown kid was the guy who had like the funny eyebrow, who had like the really intense eyebrows. You remember that brown kid? He was like a really small.
Oh, yes, it's him. Yeah, he was funny.
He was funny.
Is he the one that everyone edits into memes?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that kid's pretty good. Man, what happened to React? I think I unsubscribed to them.
Well, I think they still post. They did a React about Bo Burnham.
Was it good?
I didn't watch it. I just added it to my watch later list. I never watched it.
I feel like React has become such a bottom of the barrel React to me.
I mean, it's not that very... I mean, I feel like we're doing an evolved version of React in a way.
Right, I guess, yeah, we're reacting to it. We're just talking about it. But you know what? Okay, I remember the Bo Burnham thing because I think I watched a few minutes of it.
No, not Bo Burnham reacting to.
No, I know.
Because I know he was on React. Bo Burnham was on React reacting to the reactors reacting to 8th grade.
No, I was reacting.
There was a react of that.
I was them reacting to Inside.
Oh yeah, that was more recent.
So I was looking at the comments as I was watching, and all these comments are giving them hate. They're like, "So just tell us you don't understand the special without telling us you understand the special."
Oh,
and I didn't watch all of it, but apparently some people were just like, "This isn't funny. Like this isn't like."
Like the reactions aren't funny, or like
they said like this isn't funny, like this isn't too funny.
Oh
yeah, they just weren't loving it. I mean, obviously you can have a different opinion.
Yeah, it's fine.
But like so many people in the comments are just like, this is the worst take on this special that I could ever see.
It might not necessarily be the worst take. It's just not your take.
Maybe.
Doesn't mean it's bad.
I mean, I think there's some things where, like, if there's something that's pretty good, like let's say objectively good, and someone's like, I don't like it. It's like, really? Like, why? It's like, it's stupid. Like, if they don't have like a good reason for it,
I think then
that's when a take can be wrong.
Yeah. I feel like when it's a take like that, and it just that's a sign of you just don't engage. That's just
That's
this
also
conversation didn't happen. You can just move along.
Yeah. You can obviously dislike things, but I don't know. If some things are just, if you dislike something for such a dumb reason like that, don't get surprised when people dismiss you as a person and your opinions. It's like, oh, I don't like this because it's too noisy. It's too sad. I don't like it.
One time I was at TIFF and I was in a screening and a lady was screaming, "Lower the volume." I hope that picked up.
What? In the
theater.
This Dolby surround sound is too much.
Yeah. And someone was like, "You can't change the sound like that."
Why? I just imagine her cry. Lower the volume.
I don't know.
You go to. I mean, there are some movies where you're like, shit, Jesus.
But sometimes it's supposed to be like
sometimes
that.
It's supposed to be that bad, that loud.
I don't even think it was like a action movie. I think it was like fucking. It might have been I, Tonya or some shit, like an Oscar-y movie.
The music was the pop songs were too loud for their liking,
or like the dialogue was like booming, like.
Oh damn it! The dialogue, the most important part of a movie,
or it might have
the most important.
Or it might have even just been like the opening, like some of the like they have the production credits, and it might have been that. I don't remember, but it was so strange that this woman felt the need to be like, lower the volume, please. Lady, it didn't even start yet. It's like the A24 logo and you hear the slight whooshing. Too goddamn loud.
I can imagine her writing a Rotten Tomatoes review, like so eloquently said, like Little Women was an encouraging story, a refreshing story take on an old story. Amazing. My only trip, it was too damn loud. 5 out of 10. Like, just takes so much out of the mark because of the audio. It was too loud.
And imagine she just had a hearing aid and she just tuned it too high. And that's why it's too loud.
She fucking cranked it up to 11.
She's like, why can't I hear anything? And it's just like the fucking A24 logo. So it's just like,
supposed to be going, and then she plays, and then fucking the opening credits to Pulp Fiction just bleeding from her fucking ears. Just, ow! Yeah, that. I would laugh.
Honestly, I would like to see that happen again.
With that same lady.
Not that same lady, just someone else. Be like, it's too bright.
The picture's too clear. It's too clear. I don't like it. Imagine going to a theater. It's too dark in here. So turn on a light. Turn on a light on too. It's bad for your eyes to watch in the dark. Turn it on.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
When I watched Black Widow, I was gonna be like, I think someone left the okay, you know what, on a 3D movie?
Yeah.
They put a filter on it to make it 3D or whatever, and it makes a picture lower.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you leave it on, it makes and they forgot to take it off for the regular showing, it makes a picture too dark. Mm-hmm. So I was going to be one of those guys who are like, I think it's too dark. Can I get a refund, please?
But to say it out loud is different. For you to
be like in the theater, like, excuse me, projection person, can you hear me?
Mr. Projectionist, I think you have your saturation level a little too low. It's like, shut the fuck
Packed
up.
theater. Hey.
Oh my God.
It's fine.
A packed
like but when we were watching Inside, someone's like, it's too loud.
No, that would have been worse because there's only like 5 people in the theater when we went to watch Inside.
Oh,
did we meet?
That's what we forgot to talk about.
Yeah, not the end of our podcast.
Hey, it works out. We usually talk about the shit at the end.
Okay, yeah. So me and Justin, how did we forget? We literally went the same day.
Yeah, so after we went to I guess it kind of worked. So after we went to the heavy market, I made Ian walk so much.
Bro.
I got my brother some chicken.
Can we talk about? So I'm gonna tell this story.
Yeah, can you tell it?
Justin is like, we're walking from the hippie market. He's like, man, I'm hungry, which is weird because we were at my house and we were there for like an hour. I'm like, you want to eat something?
And I didn't want to eat anything because I knew Loblaws was going to be on the way from the hippie market to the movie theater. So I'm like, I'll just get something at Loblaws.
I had good food. I had Chinese food here, okay? Anyway, so we're walking and we're fucking Google Maps a 20-minute walk. That was like an hour and a half walk.
It didn't say 20 minutes. I lied to you.
God damn it. Me and Justin were wearing the most uncomfortable shoes to stroll in.
Honestly, if you're listening and I'm like, oh guys, it's not that far away. It's fucking far away. I just want you to walk.
I'm checking from now on. Anyway, so we were walking.
Oh, I did. You know what's the funny thing too? I did this when I went with them to the hippie market the first time. I'm like, it's not that far.
You're
We're
such
almost
a
there.
fucking asshole.
I just want everyone to do exercise.
Trickster. Anyway, so we're walking. Yeah, Loki. We're walking to Loblaws and Justin's little brother texted him saying like, oh, can you get me lunch? So Justin goes in there. This guy goes in there and buys himself 2 packs of cold cut ham.
Turkey. It's turkey. Get the fucking
Cold cut turkey. Okay. And then he goes to the hot food section and buys his brother $7 chicken tenders. These motherfuckers were fat.
They were really good too.
And they were
good. Not really good. They were good for what they were.
They were good for what they were. And this guy had his hams. I've never seen it. He's eating cold cut hams while walking in downtown Toronto. Just slurping up wet meat, and other people are just around. He's
okay, and roll them up too to make it look like less weird. I'm just like shoving a whole like circular ham. I
told him to put one in his pocket and then eat it for a movie snack later.
I finished it before we got to the movie.
Scarfed him down, and so we were walking, and like midway through the walk, Justin looks at me and he's like, "Man, I sure just going to chicken tenders." The chicken teas he wanted to save money. 2 packs of ham ended up being like $7.
No, relax. The 2 packs of ham were like $4. But with that $4, I could have got like 3 chicken tenders.
So fucked. And then, yeah, it was so funny. I was just dying the whole time. He was just eating his fucking street meat. Just fucking
not even real street meat.
Just meat you're eating. It's meat street. Welcome to Meat Street. What do you got? What's down Meat Street? We got packs of ham.
Yeah. You know what? It was funny too because those were the last 2 packs of turkey in the.
Someone could have made a sandwich, man.
I just was like,
this motherfucker just scarfed him down.
What's with me and putting things in my mouth on this podcast?
I don't fucking know, man.
But okay, so continue when we walk. Eventually, we get to the theater.
First of all, the walk was unbearable. I was wearing Birks. The cork hurt so bad. When I sat down, it was
Did you
heaven.
take them off in the theater?
I did take them off in the theater. I let them hit the floor. And that's the end of the story of the journey there. Now to get into
we can get into
experience,
the theater's experience. First time back to the movie theaters in a year, over a year.
When is our next visit? The 10th.
Yes.
What are we watching again?
Green Knight and
Suicide?
The Suicide Squad.
Thus, not to be confused with the Ayer movie.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
Apparently, there's a better cut of it, but
I saw. But like, do you believe it?
I believe it.
Really?
If they fucked Justice
Snyder?
League that much, I feel like Ayer is not even on the same level, and they still were like, we're gonna fuck you. I'm sure they fucked Ayer even more.
That's fair. Anyways, so
inside.
I'm gonna
once we got inside the movie theater,
finally
we're inside.
I was a little sad.
Why?
I wanted, when I saw every photo I saw of like people in an inside theater, it was packed.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be in a room full of people who were gonna hardy har and laugh at all the same things. It just felt like an experience, you know?
Yeah.
When we went in there, literally so little people were there. And it was just like,
I think there was more people in the back. In the front.
I think in the front where we sat,
like,
not
there was
so
not that many.
But it was just a very meh experience. And for that time we all clapped. That was funny. That was a fun experience.
I think if we were to go to the original date,
probably would have been,
because that's the one that sold out within an hour.
Yeah,
I think that would have been a rowdy time.
That would have been. I just wanted a rowdy time, you know. That's what I wanted.
The second the subsequent screenings,
yeah,
he didn't promote it as much.
Yeah,
literally, we bought the tickets before you promoted it.
Right. Yeah, we did. But I think that's what I was expecting. I wanted a rowdy, fun time. But also,
I think it was also limitations because the theaters can't be 100%
that's
full.
also what it is. Also, because 3 all the way around, right?
Basically,
which is like that's a lot of space. That
yeah, and it was a smaller theater.
Yeah, it was. But that being said.
It was great to see it.
Watching inside on the screen with the sound system.
So good.
Dude, you hear intricacies in the song that you can't hear with a TV.
No, you can't.
It's insane. And it's just nicer to look at.
It is so much nicer. The one thing I did notice that you can't replicate is if you were watching it on a phone, you have your reflection when it goes to black.
Yeah.
And I think that's the point. But when you're in the theater, there's no reflection. So you're just looking in black.
I think watching it at home, I think was definitely the intended.
You need to see it. Watch it at home first,
because I think that's what it is. Because it's like the whole point of it is this isolation. Like he just wants to up the isolation. How absurd
being
this is.
Individualized.
Yeah, and like the internet and all that
siloed by yourself.
Just watching that,
stuck in a room. There isn't much more to say about it.
See, that's why I wanted the theater to be like.
When you're alone,
but no, these motherfuckers weren't singing at all. They weren't doing this. They weren't doing that at all. We
tried to do the hands things. We didn't. I didn't want to be that guy who did the hands.
I wasn't fucking like this. You know what I mean?
Like,
I
also didn't want to be the guy who like checks if everyone.
Guys, you gotta do that. He said, "Put your fucking hands up." Yeah, I see you. You. Oh, you're not. You're just stretching. Fucking pussy.
Put your fucking hands up.
Like no, like we weren't that people. Our hands were like medium.
We were just we were literally on the armrest.
We were just like fucking put your hands.
We did do a few lines to each other,
but I think we're quiet enough.
I think, but everyone else did that too. Like some people in the
within their parties.
Yeah.
There
was someone by themselves. Like, oh, I feel.
Yeah, but I feel. Insert Gus Johnson video about
how he got shafted.
About how he got shafted at the inside. So
I'll in the shows.
Yeah, in the show notes. Anyway, so like when I saw that, I'm like, man, I really hope people didn't hear me and you joking about it too much because I didn't. Because can you imagine that being your first time?
I don't think that's
inside?
not a good. Yeah, that's not a. That's like no.
Like, no way. Especially if it was one of those packed theaters.
Yeah, you were
fucked.
That's like watching The Room in person.
Oh. Yes, like those room screens got chaotic.
Yeah,
throwing spoons at the
everyone's
screen.
basically reciting the same
whole
line.
Movie. Everyone's saying their favorite.
It's not a good experience.
No. So that's why when Gus is like, "Oh yeah, I watched this my first time," I'm like, "You dummy, you idiot, you fucking dumb. Why would you go see Inside in a theater
on your first go?
Dumbass." But no one's sang except for that one person.
That's sad.
That was sad.
That's more sad because I think if you start singing and then no one comes back, that's your sign to stop.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like that. Like he's like, how can anyone shut the fuck up for a few minutes? Just shut the fuck up.
You didn't know that was
a flip on. Oh yeah. You think about that. What's his name? What's his name? What's the
George Carlin.
There you fucking go.
There's a George Carlin fit.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a flip ski. I'm sure a lot of people
on the Carls.
I'm sure a lot of people don't even know who that is.
No, comedy.
Give him a little. Give us a little breakdown.
Don't ask me. I'm a fucking poser.
I was asking you because I don't know.
I don't know either. I
only know by name. I only know by name.
I know he did the. He's the guy who did the 7 or 11 words you can't say on TV. 7 words you can't say on TV.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's a pretty famous one.
Yeah,
he did. That was him.
That was him.
Is his comedy like known for being like pretty
philosophical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Who's Kaufman? Charlie Kaufman.
That's a different guy.
He's like obscure.
Yeah, that's
like, he's the guy.
I think he started like alternative comedy.
He may be a founder. Andre type,
yeah.
like almost method comedy.
Yeah, but Carlin's more philosophical. Yeah. I think Carlin now is like what Dave Chappelle is now, where he's more of a speaker.
Okay,
but I'm sure he did have good like the 7 words you can't say on TV. I think that was like an iconic special for him.
Yeah.
Like Dave's killing us softly. Killing him softly.
I think that sounds right. That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not know that about the Bo Burnham. But yeah, it was a good time, fun time, good slow ease into going back to the movies. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the 10th though. That's gonna be
a movie day. We're gonna have a big. I like how I always remember every time we talk about movies and whenever I'm editing the podcast, I like how we're like, we're just gonna do other stuff outside of film and fashion, which we're slowly doing. Like we were talking about, like fucking Reddit and TikTok and Netflix and shit.
Yeah.
So we're slowly there. But like the last 10 minutes of the podcast is always movie shit.
Movies. I mean, we've I think fashion wise, we've kind of steered away from. So
yeah, we haven't even talked about fashion in a hot minute. Well, we talked about heavy market
and also loafers. So we're fucking liars. We're just liars.
We're just fucking liars.
We're fucking liars.
We're liars.
Man.
Stay tuned for the Liars podcast, where we lie right into your face like a fucking magician.
Podcast. Yeah, I always like that comparison of magicians being liars.
They are liars.
They are. They lie right to your stupid, stinky face, and
they're
eat
like
it
actors.
Up. You eat it up. Just, where did my card go? It's in my pocket. Fucking lie to your face. When he said, "Oh, I'm gonna put it in the middle deck," he didn't. He palmed it off so he can put it somewhere else, and you ate it up like a child because you're a child and your mom never hugged you enough. So what do at night? You hug a pillow. You hug 3 pillows, maybe 4 pillows to recreate the womb that you were ejected from, that you never asked to be in. So now you're here in this world, forced to work a minimum wage job to work till the end of your days, and then when you're 20, when you're 29, you're like, where'd all my time? Where'd all this time go?
Look, I can do what you. It's not very good, but I can hold it. Whoop.
How did you? No, stop. How'd you do that? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? No. Like, I'm scared. Oh, I actually have cards.
Yeah, you can do it properly, I'm sure.
Here, choose a deck of cards for my cabinet. That was a pretty good monologue, eh? That little.
Yeah, wow.
I was
like an actor
really
or something.
go. It's like an actor. Oh, that's an inside shot. Oh, can we get it?
Am I looking at the camera? I'm just gonna zoom in slowly.
It's like hi.
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 Hi. Hello. I'm here with my friend. We're doing a podcast. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying to talk within a mirror to another camera. Ian, you can come back. Do you want to switch seats and you can try doing the thingy?
No, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Here, let me try to.
Ian's gonna do some magic for us to close out the podcast.
Because I'm a liar. I'm a dirty.
We're all dirty liars.
I'm a dirty liar, and I'm sure if you talk to my ex, she would agree.
Wow, that was really personal there, Ian.
There you go.
Magic.
Wait, let's see if I can get it.
Can you put it in my mouth now?
Oh, yeah, hold on. So let's go. Oh, it came out of his jaw. I'm a fucking... I missed the screen. I think that's a good place to end
What's
it.
his name again?
Frank.
Frank, you were supposed to catch it.
Hey, Frank, come on, bud. What the fuck are you doing?
You're a fucking chicken. You're supposed to catch it. You got fucking wings.
You know, everyone knows chickens are good at magic.
They can catch shit, you know? Yeah, you know when they're like, hey, look, I got a chicken in my arm.
A classic. The classic I got a chicken in my arm magic trick.
Okay, guys.
Because that's the end. That's what a chaotic end that was.
What a good episode. All right, guys. See you next week where we're gonna talk more about lying.
Probably gonna do a review on the Suicide Squad and.
No, that would be next week. That'd be 3 weeks.
See, we're lying again. I'm a fucking liar.
Bye.
Like
well, we should say hi instead of because we're liars. Hi.
And then we'll cut. That's a good one. Because the joke is, guys, no, you can cut it off when I'm explaining. So the joke pretty much the joke is that we're liars, and see now we're not liars because the video didn't cut. So now the joke is that we're not lying about lying. That's the joke. You get it? Because sometimes